Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
Welcome to the Weekly Homicide Report, the weekly program where we talk about all the people that needlessly died at the hands of another person. So let's take a look at this week's graph. Chicago is back to single digits this week after 4 weeks in the double digits, adding 8 losses of life at the hands of another person. Philly, on the other hand, is still trying to catch up to Chicago. They had 11 this week. New York reported 6 losses of life at the hands of another person, and has been the case all year. The up-close and personal sharp metal objects being thrust into another person accounted for half of these fatal encounters. Houston is reporting 15, their highest weekly total. I'm thinking some of that is just them getting their system updated, and not all were from last week. Baltimore reported 6 such incidents. New Orleans isn't showing any, although the site says it's updated. Maybe they really didn't have any. I don't know, questionable. DC also sits at 105. They reported 3 last week. They currently show 14 more this year than they had at this time last year. Now for some overall yearly numbers. Kansas City 82, Vegas 79. Their site finally updated after weeks of not updating. Columbus, Ohio 73, Milwaukee 73, Birmingham 63, Jackson, Mississippi 46. They reported 5 last week. That's a lot there. Portland, Oregon 37, Minneapolis 29. Adding Seattle into the mix this week, Seattle has 22, San Francisco also 22, and Rochester, New York 20. There were 16 mass gun events, and only 2 were from cities we cover weekly, Houston and San Francisco. Each had 1. But some of the other cities were Tulsa, Cincinnati, Denver, Syracuse, New York, and Annapolis, Maryland, as well as many smaller cities. And as for the young ones that were taken in bang-bang events, we lost over 800 now this year. 124 for the real little ones and 686 for the slightly older ones. There were 28 reported defensive use of a firearm incidents. I covered 1 in a short, but for a few weeks I won't be doing any of my regular weekly videos that cover most of them. I'll explain all this at the end of this video in more depth. No police officers were taken in the line of duty this week. However, 8 were struck by small lead projectiles and injured. We did lose K9 Aaron from the Houston Police Department due to heat stroke. We lost another K9 due to heat stroke the week prior as well. Next to gunfire, heat stroke is the leading cause of K9 line of duty deaths. Now, for those of you who watch my channel regularly, there will be some changes for a few weeks. I'm having issues with this platform and with my videos. The self-defense videos I used to do every week on Wednesdays, and the line of duty videos that I was doing weekly are 2 of the ones that are causing me issues. I'm not exactly sure why, but those were both videos that I was reading directly from news articles and commenting on. And I wasn't really paying attention to what the news articles were saying, so it's possible that I was saying stuff in those videos that I shouldn't have been because I was just reading directly from a news article and I wasn't like editing it and writing it myself. But I'm not exactly sure why. But for the time being, I won't be doing them. I will likely be doing some of them as shorts, but for at least a couple weeks, I won't be doing the longer videos on those topics. So if you start seeing a large number of videos like this one I did on Portland, it's because these are less likely to cause me problems. And for the continued use of this channel, I will be doing more of these types of videos at least for a few weeks. This week's report, as well as the Bang Bang reports, both the weekend one and now I'll be doing a weekday one as well, will continue. But hopefully I get this all worked out quickly and I can get things back to normal here soon. But for now, there's going to be changes for a few weeks. So if you're a regular watcher to my channel, just know there's going to be changes. That's the reason why. And hopefully we get it fixed soon. So that's all I have for you today. But I'll be back next week with the week 25 numbers. Until then, have a great week and I will catch you next week.